My name is Cedric. I'm from Rwanda and a PhD student in crop science here at Washington State University. You know, as a child growing up in Rwanda, I grew up in a family. It was a well-to-do family of two children, me and my older brother. And it was, it was a loving family, and they gave us love as any kids can deserve until things fall apart for the genocide. But before then, life was good. Yeah. This one is me and my brother. So as a kid, because the genocide happened when I was 8 years old, so at that time I was playing soccer a lot, and I liked singing, but dancing a lot. I loved dancing. So those was like the things, my favorite things when I was a kid. As a kid, being 8 years old, you can tell what's going on. Like they couldn't expose to the children, say, "Oh, we are being the target. Let's do this." They try to hide it, but when it becomes obvious, they end up telling us the truth. Imagine hiding somewhere, and maybe some members of your family or some colleagues or friends, you can see them being killed, or whenever you are moving, you can see some dead bodies. So that's very, yeah, I don't know. It's so scary, and it's more than that. It's as a kid, it's traumatizing, even, yeah. Or see houses being burned, seeing dead bodies, or being, you know, hiding somewhere and you see the killers are coming and luckily they don't find you. We move during the night and during the day we hide. So it was that kind of situation. And I remember whenever we go hiding, my dad will, we will take a different spot. My mom will stay with us, my brother and I, and my dad will go to another spot, just kind of looking after us in case the killers come. He can maybe show up and mislead them. They can follow him and they can be saved. When the tension raised, we have to move towards the border, to cross the border to Tanzania. So anyway that was safe, we could move through that, towards that direction. But then moving during that situation is not a fast way of moving. It's just you hide in a spot for maybe a couple hours or something, or all day, and then you move during the night. And during the night, of course, you don't. Sometimes they should be waiting somewhere. The killer's waiting somewhere during the night. So there should be people would send some people to make sure the way is safe, and then the kids and women and things like that, they could come after when the men realized that the way is safe. So it was like moving slowly. Having a family, you feel the support and feel like maybe nothing can shake you. You feel like the security than going just by yourself. Life in Tanzania was horrible. Imagine being raised as, like a regular child, living your life, and you have everything you wanted, and then go in a situation where you don't have enough to eat, and you see people dying because of disease, and drinking very bad water from the swamps, and sometimes you can't find food to eat. Yeah, we lived in a refugee camp, and the good thing is that we get, this humanitarian organization like UNHCR, High Commissioner for Refugee, and the UN World Food Program, and UNICEF, and those organizations, they could provide support, shelter, food, and things like that, and so we can survive. Besides like that hardship in a refugee camp, we could, try to cope with what life is offering and not be held back with, the past or what you are going through, but just to strive and move forward. We stayed there for 3 years. In French, we say, quand tu manques ce qu'on aime ce qu'on aime, which means like, if you can't find what you like, you try to like what you have right now at the moment. Oh, yeah. And be grateful that you are still alive. So we came back to Rwanda when I was 11. Even if the genocide lasted 100 days, but afterwards there was still slow killing. So even that 3 years when I came back, Rwanda wasn't completely safe. People are still disappearing, being killed slowly. So that's the time I lost my dad and my uncle and my mom. She saw that we were desperate and we were kind of, we were desperate really. And she called my brother and I and said, I see you are desperate and you feel like, there's no future for you, but I want to tell you something. The future is bright. I see some great potential in you. You can do something good. You can save the world. You can save people's lives. You are the future of this country. To make a great impact, I want you guys to go to school. The only way is to go to school, and you can become or whatever you want, and you can do anything you want. And I was like, you know what? We are hungry. We have no food. We have land, but we are still starving. Maybe I'm going to study agriculture. That way I had an idea of maybe having a basic understanding of soil and the water. And hopefully one day I would specialize in crop science. So now I understand the soil and the water relationship, and then what will be remaining will be to know how to put the crops, and then they can grow. Like they say, when you believe in the beauty of your dreams, they become true. I think I'm on my way towards my dreams, and there is no doubt that they are becoming true. So I came here for master's, first of all, and after I finished my master's, I was accepted for a PhD program. So if things goes well, I'm expecting to be done maybe the fall of 2018. I'm interested in international agriculture development. Basically, I want to give back to the community, and my area of impact is Africa, starting from Rwanda, and I think I will be happy when I have my own organization. That's my very, very long-term plan. I want to start an organization that is basically have community development and logistics to help farmers be self-sufficient. And whoever came into my life, I learned a lot from them, and they have impacted me in different ways, and I'm very grateful. And I want to do the same thing. So I want to, to be the role model of a lot of people in the world, maybe some less fortunate people, children, or people in general, to know that regardless what they are going through, what is life situation they are into right now, they don't have to give up. They have to, keep fighting, and the time will come, and the sunshine will come.